This is Benny Pulley, behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcast, here with Marilyn Ewing, Council Lady of Ward 2. And we were glad to have you, Marilyn. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much. Good morning. It's good to be here.
Well, I see Scott sort of pawned it off on you.
He did. He just, I'm thinking UT is playing a big game this weekend, so I could be wrong.
No, you're probably right. He's probably at the car headed to UT.
I'm thinking, but thank you.
I believe you're right. So tell me a little bit about what you do as far as a council lady in Ward 2 in your district and sort of how the system works.
Wow. Well, it's kind of tricky because these wards, which are six wards for the city of Shelbyville, but I always say, even though I represent Ward 2, I work for the city.
Right.
So the remaining wards are welcome to always call me or contact me in some sort of way. But we are designed in taking each of the areas for Shelbyville. And the needs of the people is basically what it's all about. From the smallest thing or what seems to be a very small issue to people are huge.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it be an animal or problem or that type of situation or something going on in their neighborhood. So we're divided in taking so many people. I always say that I have the biggest ward, but I don't think that.
Right.
But it's just designed to speak for the people, to be their voice, to be their ears when it comes to taking it to the government. Those that be, whether it be the department heads or directors, the city manager, the mayor, and such, because there are issues going on everywhere.
Oh, yeah. And then, you know, anytime you're dealing with politics, period, everybody say, oh, a politician, they're a politician. But in general, most politicians are trying to help the people in the district they're trying to represent.
Exactly.
And it's in helping, like, try to better their utilities or better that kind of stuff.
Better their livelihood and comfort.
Maybe bring better jobs to the area that they represent so they can try to help those people move up.
Exactly.
You know? And it's we all think, well, the upper class, well, there's only like 1 or 2% of the upper class. The rest of us are I call it middle class and lower class. But you've got it, where you can represent those people. And they have to have a voice when you get into that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I get calls from A to Z, issues, situations, things that come up and such. That's part of it. But as you mentioned, the livelihood, the comfort of individuals that live here, that invest here and such. But we're constantly looking and gearing our attention toward, as you mentioned, the jobs. And we have to have all of that to make this city run. And so it takes a team. It takes all of us.
It does.
And I think that we have a really good council, and we have great department heads and a great mayor, and it takes everyone, a great staff.
Everybody has to do their part in making it work as a team, because what you're really actually doing is y'all are all working for the city of Shelbyville.
Yeah, we're working, I hope, for the same purpose.
Yeah, and all of you should have the same goals to make Shelbyville a better class area.
Yes, absolutely, because we have great amenities here. We're getting more amenities coming. We have a lot of people that come through as tourists, and we want to look as good as we can. We want to shine. We want to have those people to stop and tour our city, spend money in our city, enjoy themselves.
Because that's money that, the taxpayers, us as taxpayers, are not having to pay.
That's right.
Because all that extra revenue coming in just helps the city.
Sure does.
And people don't realize a lot of times, because my dad was in the motel restaurant business, so we were in a lot of tourist areas like Nashville. We had motels down there. Huntsville, Alabama, of course, going down to see NASA. So we had areas that tourism and the people in that industry, the entertainment industry, and all that kind of stuff, they depend, those restaurants, those motels, they depend on those tourists coming in, because their tax dollars is paying y'all.
That's right.
So all the more they get, turning in, y'all can use that money to
absolutely
do more.
Yeah, the thing about that, the hotel motel tax, that helps us a great deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, we encourage people to come on in here and spend some time and shop and eat and, it just really helps the economy.
Well, that's true. That's true. Now, have we heard any more about, I know they were supposed to put a hotel somewhere behind Dunkin' Donuts, somewhere in there. Have we heard any more on that yet?
At one time, it was a really big talk.
Right.
It's kind of gone by the wayside a little bit.
Really? Okay.
So hopefully that'll come back to life.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, because, especially with the walking horse industry here, I was talking to Brandon the other day. Of course, me being in a motel restaurant business, we was pulling out of the walking horse grounds. We went over to get some of our stuff that we'd left up in the balcony.
Yeah, okay.
Up in the bullpen press box.
Love it.
I mean, way up in there. But anyway, we went to get our chairs, and we was talking as coming out, and I said, I'm going to have to talk to Warren, tell him we need a motel right there on that property.
Right there.
As soon as you drive, you could take about an acre of ground right there and put a nice motel.
Yeah.
And that would bring the tourists.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've always said that, especially with the walking horse and all the events that Warren and them brought in, it would be a great asset.
Oh, absolutely.
Right here in downtown.
You asked for that, but I've asked for years if they'll put an elevator or an escalator to the press box.
Oh, I agree with that.
Those steps, I can't, I've gotten a lot older.
That winding staircase about gets me.
I've gotten a lot older.
Now,
it's harder.
Brandon made me carry one chair. He carried the other one. But going down that thing with a chair.
Yeah, it's rough.
And it was one of those roll-around chairs, and you didn't have much room. It's like you catch on everything going down.
Exactly. But
anyway.
But so many things, yes. The walking horse, of course, brings so much to the industry right here in Shelbyville. And we're so close to the Music City. Nashville is, and so we're a win-win.
Oh, yeah. You got the walking horse, the pleasure horses. You got all that stuff here. You got Jack Daniels up there, George Dickel, all of them. And so you're on, and Duck River, people take it for granted, but it is one of the most ecological friendly rivers in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's got more wildlife and biological stuff.
That's right.
Anywhere.
It's a pretty long river. How many miles?
I don't remember how many. I used to know, but but it. The thing about it is, a lot of it comes through Bedford County.
That's right.
And so we got that potential too. But me and you talked earlier about the growth of Bedford County. Of course, I lived in Nashville for years. I moved out of Nashville in '88 because it was getting too big for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you moved out at the time it wasn't as congested.
Big. Yeah. And then, it was bad enough for me then, but then I said, well, we went to Bedford County, so we built up here in Bedford County and moved up here with my business and all. And I really enjoyed it. Me and you've worked together on some projects, a lot of projects.
Yes.
And but it's the growth and the utilities, like the water, the electric, the phone service, the internet. All these things are features that we need, and we have to keep them updated to make everything. And that's part of your job in watching, make sure we don't grow too fast.
Yeah. We try to keep an eye on that. There's a lot of builders. There's a lot of people in construction with plans and such and designs that really want to continue.
Yeah.
And so keeping a close knit on these things is very important.
Right.
You can't overdo it.
Right, you're right.
And so I think we've taken that approach.
Yeah.
And I think everyone is okay with it. We're not certainly wanting to stop growth whatsoever, but we want to control it.
You do want to control it. Like with the Duck River, I know they're supposed to be able to take so much water out of the duck.
Out of it, you get so many thousands of gallons.
When you get to a certain point, you're going to put a strain on the river.
Yes.
So you have to watch that too. Build other facilities maybe that can catch the water to have us extra water. But it's just the infrastructure in building a town.
Right.
People like like when I was in Murfreesboro, I worked for Parks Realty, Bob Parks Realty, and so they were doing a lot of development. So in the development, they had to have their plans. They had to show where all the utilities, the water, and how much, basically how much water and electric they think they're going to use.
Yes.
So on the grid for the electric,
that's
and on
right.
the water.
Very important.
Yeah, because if you're not.
That's very important. I think about that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. For instance, in the very cold temperatures in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Or the very heated temperatures in the summer.
The strain.
I think about the strain.
Yeah. Because it puts a big strain on it.
I really do.
Yeah. I try to keep mine at the same temperature. In the summer now, I keep downstairs around 70.
Yeah.
Upstairs where I'm going to sleep, I keep it about 69.
Okay.
I keep it the same way in the winter because I like it a little cooler and a little warmer downstairs, you know. So, and I was stupid. I built a 2-story house. I wish I had it on 1 story.
That's not stupid.
Because I'm getting tired of walking up and down them stairs.
Well, that can be an issue as we get older.
That's for sure. Yeah. That's for sure.
I don't know if I answered your question or not, but that's basically kind of what each of those council members are doing is minding their communities and getting to the needs and wants and keeping people comfortable as much as possible and taking that voice to the powers that be and trying to make things work and at the same time spinning that top and trying to keep that
momentum going
and things coming in as far as jobs and things of that nature, and it's a lot going on right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Chase, we're going to take a couple minute breaks if you're still there. Yeah, I see you. And we'll be right back.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. At United Communications, we're more than just fast internet. We're your local connection to reliability and service you can count on right here in Bedford County. With fiber fast speeds and a team in your community, we keep you connected when it matters most. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from people who care. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com.
This is Benny Pulley, behalf of Hopkins Ford Broadcasting. I'm here with Council Lady. I got to say that because you saying Council Man, Council Lady, Marilyn Ewing, and me and Marilyn have known each other for years and years and years, and she used to do a lot of stuff for my Benny's Woodworks. But of course, along the way, I met your lovely mother, Ruby, and Ruby is a precious soul.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. We was just talking today. She was 94 just here recently.
Yeah, she'll be 95 in December.
Oh wow! Yeah, 95. She's still going. I've seen her at Walmart doing her shopping.
Do that most days. We're there at some point. She of course worked there for 18 years as a greeter.
Yeah, I always see her when they come in.
Yeah, but people, that's her thing.
Yeah,
to see people and to talk with people.
I think that's what keeps you young. Somebody told me a long time ago, said, why don't you just retire, Benny? You can retire. I said, I could, but I don't want to.
Right.
I said, if I retire and just went home and sit, I'd be dead in a year or two.
Yeah, you can't get back up.
No.
Yeah. So,
I got to be active.
Yeah. So she's really active and everything, and I try to keep her moving around and stuff.
Well, that's good.
But thank you, because every time you have such kindness for her and everything, and it means a lot to me. And so many people do, so I thank you. Oh,
you're more than welcome. Now, as far as growth and what's coming up, have we got any projects they're working on, they're trying to get ready? I know we was talking about the Grindstone Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's in progress.
Yeah.
It might be a little while longer than we thought.
Sure. Yeah, Craig Campbell and I, we were together during the celebration, and we've got a chance to go inside of the Grindstone to be, and still some work to be done there, but it's going to be fabulous because there are multiple floors, and I actually went on the roof this time.
Oh, cool.
So it was really cool to do that.
I seen them that they were doing some construction up on the roof with a new building part.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's going to be something that Shelbyville will be very proud of.
Yeah.
Of course, his location in Eagleville.
Oh, yeah, it's been doing fabulous.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah.
I've been there, and so I wish him the best, and we can't wait to get that open.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be sometime maybe October, November.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
So it'd be good if we can have it for sure by the time we do the Christmas parade and all that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, nice. Absolutely. Yeah. So hopefully we'll have that Christmas on the square like we did last year.
I know, it was
really phenomenal.
It was.
It really was.
I was really impressed with all the stuff that was going on, and I didn't get to stay for the whole thing because I had to come back here to work.
It was cold that day.
No, it was.
I never will forget that. It was one of the coldest days I can remember.
Yeah.
So, but we're doing some things around the river, that district and the river walk and that type of thing. So it's going to be beautiful down there.
I know we've been doing a PSA for y'all to help with the Fly Art Center to get that 33 music venue thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
multiple bands, could possibly land right here at this area and such. And wow, how great would that be?
Oh, yeah. So I went on the other day and voted.
Good.
Yeah, so, and Chase has been running the commercial. I know it's text Shelby to some 800 number, but we need to do that. If you're in the community, you need to do that so we can try to get some of these things here to our city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, Music City's not that far away, and the thing about it is we're right in the middle. Tennessee, Shelbyville, Murfreesboro, all that area, we're within, I think they said, it's either 8 or 10 hours of 80 to 90% of the population.
Wow.
You just don't think about it like that.
That's right.
Like you can reach Florida, Virginia, all that, New York.
Yeah.
I mean, them are places that you just don't realize that we're so close. That's why all the trucking companies like Titans and Goggin, Big G, all them like that kind of stuff where they're right here.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, and you can reach all the accesses to the internet. So, interstate. So we're in a prime spot.
I think so. Yeah. I think it's a win-win.
I think so, too.
Yeah,
and we've got as far as community goes, I think one of the best communities because when I first moved here, most of the people were really friendly, and I think that's what makes us. None of the snobbiness or none of that stuff. We welcome them with open arms most of the time.
Absolutely. And we're blessed to have a town like Bell Buckle.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always say this, everything Bell Buckle touches, it seems to turn to gold.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're just what you would think an ordinary event.
Yep.
It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hundreds of thousands of people in this small town. Yeah. And, of course, that helps Shelbyville.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because I know when we did Darcy Cola Moon Pie Festival, of course, I had the coffee shop there in Bell Buckle for a while, and then I had another business there, 15 or 20 years earlier. But, the RC Cool Moon Pie, the Webb School Craft Fair in October.
Big.
All these Daffodil Days, all these things are big events.
Huge.
That bring people in.
Yes.
And what happens is a lot of times when they leave Bell Buckle, they either go to Murfreesboro or Shelbyville.
That's right.
And we want them to come to Shelbyville.
We do.
Spend them tax dollars,
Love it. Yes,
and I think we're doing the right thing in tourism because it's something we can show people what we have here. And if they're interested, they can come back and live.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But at least gives them an opportunity to see what we have.
Yeah. We're about to launch a group, Retail Strategies, that's going to help us with a lot of this. And, getting the prettiness, and keeping that going, and retail industry and such. So, like I said, it's like spinning these tops constantly.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing we need as far as to keep people here is to keep like businesses like Little Mall or something that, you know, has like you're talking about the retails, like your big stores can come here.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Walmart's done really good. Dollar General's done really well. And I would like to see us get some more restaurants and stuff.
Oh,
and it's coming. It's just, it's a matter of time.
And that's one of the most, I probably talked about requests from citizens, is the fact that we need more retail, and you need more industry for jobs and that type of thing. So we're certainly aware of that. Yeah. And we certainly top of the mind.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to keep.
I told somebody years ago asked me, he said, "Benny, why don't you run for mayor?" I said, "Well, first of all, I don't live in the city." Okay. I said, I live in the county. I could run for county, I said, but I said, the thing is, y'all don't, this is back in the 80s. I said, the thing is, y'all don't want, industry don't sound like to me, because all y'all have is pawn shops, cash advance stores, and car lots. I mean, used car lots everywhere. And I said, where's the retail businesses? Right. And, you know, at that time, I had my woodworking store down there on Anthony, where you were singing, Anthony Lane. And I said, take, for instance, my store. I said, if I depended on Shelbyville business, I'd starve to death. That's what I told them. And I said, but I depend on people coming from out of town, out of state, coming here and trading with me, and then they spend their dollars here. Yeah. So, I mean, now Shelbyville's grown to a point that they are trading with the local businesses, you know, and that's what it takes. Yes. And you got to remember, if you're a person here in this town, that you need to support the local businesses, like the ones on the square. And all. I mean, that's how they survive. But with me, because I was an outsider, I came from Nashville. Right. Getting the Shelbyville business people to buy from me took a while. Yeah. So I depended on people from Nashville, Murfreesboro, Alabama. You know, that's how I built it. But it's one of those things. Because I couldn't depend on them. But now, you know, after years of being there, people would come shop with me because they knew me then. But it took a while to get them to know me. You know, and people like you interviewing me and helping me to progress that, that's what helped. Yeah. You know.
You mentioned the square, and I brag on our square.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
It is really clean. It's just, and the merchants there, they really take pride in their business.
Oh, yeah.
There,
they do.
And it just really makes a difference. But there are other businesses all over town that do the same. We have great businesses on and off the square. So
a lot of people go to the square because that's the main thing. But you can go down any of these side streets off the square, and there's a lot of businesses. People don't even know they're there.
Yeah, North Main, you know, and such. Now, granted, there are parts of town that we'd like to spiff up a little bit and add some things out on this end of town or that end of town. Sure. Yeah. So, but things take time.
I see, you know, we've got a couple of places we can grow. It's growing out toward Murfreesboro, we know already. Sure. But I'd say out 41A, either side of 41A needs some growth as far as retail, because when 231 South started really growing, a lot of the 41A people moved over there and left 41A sort of
high and dry.
Yeah, basically.
But, it did.
I think we can do better, and I think the businesses, you know, a lot of times you can buy property on that end a lot cheaper than you can on 231 side.
That's right.
You know, of course, I've been in real estate for a while too, and so that's always appealing, because that's how I got the skating rink. Yes. It came up as an absolute auction. I went and bought it and turned it into my shop. You know, so.
I remember it as being a skating rink.
Yeah, that's everybody.
It's incredible. Yeah,
it was great. I mean, I kept it for a couple of months before we actually moved into it. Me and the family would go down and skate on it before, but it was great. Yeah. But you know, the town of Shelbyville is a great, loving community, I believe, and we have the potential to be a big community with the family values that we all want. You know,
perfectly said.
Yeah, and I think with us being in the South, we have a lot of religious organizations around us, and that, I think that sort of anchors people.
It does. I think so. Yeah. I think so. I think the people that live here really have ties anchored, as you mentioned, to the community because it's special.
It is.
It really is. I feel this community is very special.
Yeah, you know,
very blessed.
Being in Nashville for years, you know, like I said, I moved around a lot. I went to eight different schools, I believe.
Oh my goodness.
And I graduated a year early, so in 11 years I went to 8 different schools. So,
wow.
And it was just hard making friends.
Yes.
You know, but when we decided to move up here, I brought my kids and they graduated from Cascade course. But great school system, teachers great, sort of made you feel like you were in a loving community. You know? And then now my grandkids, one of them's already graduated from Cascade.
All right.
Got another one coming behind, you know. So it's the community in general is just a great. And Bedford County has War Trace. We have Bell Buckle, of course, Shelbyville. All those, you know, are moving on up and really doing good.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're grateful, of course, the TCAT is going to be.
Oh, I know. That's looking good.
It's going to be wonderful.
I think it'd be what? Is it next month or the end of this month it's supposed to open?
Yeah, it's very close.
Oh yeah, I mean they put the pavement down
and it's right there. You can just kind of reach out and touch it, and that's just one of the things coming in from the north, from Murfreesboro and such. You can see that beauty right there.
And then too the MTSU Flight Academy came here, and I see they're pulling in like the portable type buildings for some of those classes. I presume they're sitting out on the airport property.
Oh, there's going to be dormitories at you know before too long out there.
And I understand that eventually there'll probably be restaurants and all out that way because of all the
all of that'll follow.
Yeah, was it somewhere between 12 and 1,400 students supposed to be coming. Once they get it all done.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That was a major move.
Yes.
And a major decision when that came before the council and such. It was a lot to think about.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because you're bringing something that was already pre-existing over in Rutherford County and bringing it over here. So. Yeah. And I imagine Rutherford County hated to lose it.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're glad to get it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And I think so far it's working out just fine.
Oh, yeah. And I like that TCAT, because I talked to, I think it was Mr. Wright. We talked about it a long time ago. But being able to train a person on what the company needs.
Yes.
Like if Cooper Steel needs welders or guys that can run the, robots and stuff like that they can teach a class specifically for that.
Yes, absolutely.
And that just sort of helps the workforce get the people they need.
Sure, absolutely.
And gets the people like the students a job real quick.
That's right.
Yeah.
You mentioned Cooper Steel. They are doing wonders in this community.
Everywhere.
It's going to be the Cooper community. It's going to be. So they are phenomenal.
Yeah, they've really done a lot. Yeah. Gary and them's really good people.
Oh, yeah. The Cooper Steel Arena and just, it's just marvelous.
Yeah, they just keep doing more and more for the community. And, they're appreciated here.
They are.
For us. And they're big supporters of everything around our community.
That's right.
And you like to see people that have big companies, still privately owned, help their community.
That's right.
They grew up
and they are. Yeah. They continuously do it. So
I remember his dad used to come in here all the time because they had a religious program that he wanted, and he always paid for it. And he was just a nice gentleman. Yeah.
Great people.
Oh, they are great
people.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, have you got anything else, Marilyn, you'd like to talk about?
Well,
we got a couple more minutes.
Well, I don't know. Things like the roads and street paving and such. We work hard trying to manage our budget to put more in if we can to get more of that done. I know that that's a big concern with a lot of people.
Yeah, usually the potholes. That's
the potholes.
Especially when it rains a lot or in the winter when they're putting the salt and all brine down, it really deteriorates them really quick.
Yeah. So, Buck Vallad is our director at Public Works and does a wonderful job, has a wonderful department. But there is a rotation of things of that nature when it comes to those streets and, just as it is, the brush pickup or right-of-way mowing and all of these things. Yeah. And I know to citizens it's very frustrating sometimes when these things don't happen quick enough. But they're coming. Oh, yeah. And I think they're doing their job well.
Well, yeah, and because when you have the brush pickup, and sometimes they have that special day where you can put anything out. And
that's that I don't know if every community has that, but we do it twice a year. Yeah. And where you can put most anything out there. Yeah, and they'll pick it up during your trash week pickup or whatever. And so I think that's a great thing.
Oh, it is, because it gets rid of some of that needless junk.
Yeah.
And, that's one of the things you want to keep. If you live in our community, you want to keep your property up clean.
We ask that.
Yeah, because the thing is, people are coming into our town. You want to make it look good.
Sure. Absolutely.
Don't let the grass grow up past your windows.
I've seen that, but please don't do that. So
I used to, when I had my property over in Murfreesboro, right there on South Church, the field next to us, the guy couldn't mow it. Something was wrong. I can't remember. Well, it got up a little higher than normal, and they gave me a letter and said if you didn't do it, they were going to do it for me and charge me $100.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we'll do the same. Our guys that go out and do it, but they're going to send you a bill. But, we don't want to get to that point.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't think nothing about it, but that's the way it works. But it has to be policed.
It does.
And we do need to do a better job of trying to make, because when we have guests come, you want them to see
that's right.
what the community's like.
Absolutely. We're all about that and such. And we have a lot of ordinances, as you know, and such. So going through those and making sure that we are enforcing those ordinances, that's a big
So what happened to the roosters and the chickens?
We are still dealing with the roosters and chickens, and I think there's a special called meeting that's going to be coming right up. We just can't seem to grip that. And so we're just going to have to take a better look at
the chickens I can understand, but the roosters, of course, I've got about 8 or 9 roosters out at my place.
But you're in the country.
They wake you up about 4:35.
Well, okay.
And that's why they don't want them in town. I don't blame them. But the chickens, they don't make hardly any.
But the roosters seem to make noise all day.
Oh, they do. They crow all day. The majority of the time, especially early of the morning when the sun comes up, but they'll crow any time of the day.
So we're working on that still. That's been an ongoing issue forever.
I bet.
When I stepped into office, I remember spending, and I felt so bad because people were they were very comforting and listening to me, and I was very adamant about these animals. What are we going to do? We spent over 2 hours in a meeting. I never will forget that, and I appreciate the council and those that, at the time in office, but it's still going.
Oh yeah.
So
because usually they have when you're inside of a city limit, they restrict you on like animals like goats and cows.
We have
horses,
everything.
But with the chickens and the roosters, when COVID hit, that became a big thing because they couldn't get eggs and stuff. So a lot of people into that. Well, anything else? We're going to head out of here.
Well, okay. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. Scott
Marilyn
just kind of threw me out here, and
That's why Scott. He's headed for that Georgia Bulldog game.
Is.
I know he ain't rooting for Georgia. He's a Vol fan.
Yes,
but anyway, Marilyn, it's great to see you again.
Always.
And I appreciate you for doing what you do for Ward 2 and for the rest of the city. And I want to thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you guys. You guys have been here forever. You do a wonderful job. I appreciate you, especially during that celebration, because I'm listening for the classes or a particular class I want to hear and such, and it was just perfectly.
I had 2 or 3 text me, said, "Can you tell me the web address before I can listen to it live?"
Yes, absolutely.
Because a lot of times, if they're way out in another town, they can't hear it.
Right.
So we just give them the web, and they can go in and listen live. And
that's a wonderful thing, and that's a beautiful tradition that you guys have had forever.
Oh yeah, forever. So I think the studio here started in '59. The other studio started in '46.
Wow.
So been here a long time. So try to help our community. We're here to make sure our community is aware of what's going on in our community.
We need you. Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you, and thank you all the councilmen for doing what they do. We need to keep it together, everybody get along, and just get this thing straight.
There you go. We can do it.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. United Communications builds connections you can rely on. Whether it's fast internet for your home or business, our fiber network is designed for your community. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from real people. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com.
98.7 and AM 1580.
Hi, this is Alan Jackson.
Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton. Why'd you come in here looking like that?
WLIJ.
With a Zach Brown Band. And the radio.
Middle Tennessee's home for pure classic country.